It's idiotic. Yo, what's up, Vinny?
Oh, it's all dude.
Not too much, just chilling with Wyatt.
How's your stuff going with your moonshine?
I pretty much yeah, I'm pretty cooked off that. Yeah. Yo, Jayhawk, think they had 13 months.
What do you mean, bro? You were so into it.
Yeah, I mean, it was some new shit, but like, listen, man, like, I think it's a mix of things. I mean, I'll give you the list. Number one, I kind of felt like it was underappreciated.
Okay.
I think like, I think number two, I'm listing it, right? Don't hyper focus on one. It's
no. Do you think? Yeah, go ahead.
I think like I was getting too much shit for it. Number two, right? Like, even though at the end of the day, it was, you know, I was looking out for the crew. I kind of felt like, I was getting too much shit for it. You know what I mean? Like, I was kind of like, why am I busting my back for this?
Dealing with the fucking brain deads. Like, why'd you helping and why'd you picking people up?
I mean, there's
I remember we talked about it a little prior.
With an A that, like, it's just, the shit was getting violent. You know what I mean? Like, and I was just like, yeah, I was just like, bruh, bruh, you know what I mean? You're like justifying your existence.
You have to like basically like say why you're doing what you're doing. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I understand.
And so there's that, and then okay, so it was that was part of it, right? Like, it was kind of like I said, it was a mix of things. Oh, hey, do you have a repair kit, right?
Oh, I do.
So okay, so that was the first one. Second off, I got so deep into it that I realized that it doesn't get easier. You end up, it's very stressful. It's very stressful. Cause yo, shit, if you miss it by a 15-minute timer, that shit blow up. So I think it's like the amount of stress to the amount of like mixed with like the unappreciativeness, like, and I'm not saying it was underappreciated. It's just like how I felt about it. You know what I mean?
No, I
Like,
totally understandable, bro. Trust me. Nope. Listen, like I said, man, listen, like, I know y'all bust my balls about like, oh yeah, Vinny's not around. Like, you say that shit joking around.
Listen.
No, but listen, what I'm trying to say. Let me say it, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I know where you're coming from. I know where Kay's coming from.
Yeah, Virus, think of the 5 gifted subs.
The fucking minions take it so literal that they like want to fucking execute me. And I'm like, bro, like what the actual fuck is happening right now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, that's,
but I feel you.
Yeah, it's not even that the boys, I mean, some of the boys I think have been the more, wait, what the fuck? Wait, am I on the phone?
Yeah, you're on the phone.
Yeah, I will say that Kay and Rami have been hella supportive, but outside of that, I mean, you've been supportive too, but like outside of that, like, you can only hear the bullshit like enough times. And the problem is that like, it's kind of like the projecting that kind of make it worse. Like, you know, someone does some dumb shit, right?
Yep.
And they'll look for an opportunity to like be like, oh, you doing the same shit. And it's like,
I have a perfect explanation after you're done.
Yeah. It's like, no, it's not. I go hold up for 2 days and I'm not around. Like, what are you, fucking dumb or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna relate that to you know, something you've been doing for the last 2 months? You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's just not worth.
So I'll give you a fucking perfect example. Peanut the other day, right? He's just running his mouth as always.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, Peanut, like, what are you gonna do? Rob somebody else? He's like, oh, what are you gonna go do? Just go plant some more weed and don't talk to anybody? I'm like, oh, motherfucker, what? Helping out the gang?
Yeah.
Actually doing shit for the fucking gang and making sure the gang's always supplied. You're really gonna fucking have a complaint about that?
Yeah.
And then that projecting just turns into fucking headaches. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand where you're fucking coming from on that.
Yeah, no, nah, you hit the nail on the head. It's like, and so no, that, I mean, honestly, you hit the nail on, that's exactly it. But like I said, I think it's, so just from the farming aspect, right? I'm gonna give you an example. Is I think I put like 60 hours into that shit, right? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get us moonshine. We can do runs in the morning. Like, you know, even the 2 people I'm working with, they're like really good homies of mine. You know what I mean? They already know, like, they want us to run it, right? I know to trust them on this shit because I've known them for a minute. One of them's has literally given us half the G6 cards. I'm not even kidding. Like those G6 cards that like mysteriously show up in the bench, and I'll bring it up. Most of it's coming, a lot of it's coming from Blondie and the people she's connected us with, where you know, and then you know, like I don't know, man, you know what I mean? Like
it's like you shouldn't have to explain what you're doing and like how you support the gang and what you're doing to like make sure the gang has a lot of shit longevity wise.
Yeah.
And people live for the moment right then and there. They live for that fucking spark of 5 minutes.
Oh shit, we got another one. Oh, we got a badass one. Right here, Raya. Again. Nice. And then it's gonna be here, Brian? Hospital. Yeah.
So like, trust me, listen, you're preaching to the choir because me and you deal with the same bullshit. You understand? Like on a fucking consistent basis.
Yeah, like so I think that's what it was. Like, so going back to the farming thing, that was the big thing, right? It's stressful to begin with, because of the 3 people that are doing the farming with me, I'm doing the most of it, not because of any other reason other than I have a good train ticket, right? So they're helping a lot with it. But
is it at the
after next one's gonna be hospital. After, so not only I've gotten so far that you have to watch these plants, bro, and if you miss the 15-minute window, your 3 hours that you're watching it and tending to it die off.
That's whack.
And there's 15 like different variables, and there's like brother, when I tell you it's the hardest thing in the city, like I'm not even kidding.
I believe it.
And so once I got to the end of it, because I think I'm gonna be able to make it like tonight type shit. It doesn't get easier. Is that if you want this sustained, it's gonna have to be like, this is gonna be your life type shit. So
it's not like something in the sense of like when you crossbreed your seeds with weed and you find the perfect strain, it ends there. For Moonshine, that's not the case.
Yeah, it's kind of like you'll get to a spot that's gonna be all right, but you're gonna always be on a timer.
I can't do this.
Oh, I got it.
I can't help you. Oh, I
You're
got
so close.
Wait, did you get the packages right?
Yeah, I got them.
All right.
I can't help.
That once you get to the end of it, you're gonna be dealing with the end game. Is you have at least 4 different plants, all on different timers, and because they're on different timers, you're not gonna be able to set and forget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's like the main issue, but then you mix that with the other shit I talked about, it becomes like a not worth it. You know what I mean?
Well, honestly, bro, the reason why I'm gonna tell you is just keep doing it, bro, because I get it stressful.
Nah.
But listen, the thing is like when everybody
seat, right? Passenger.
When everybody sees the huge fucking thing that you're able to, whatever you're able to do in the future with these like high value runs, everybody's like, yo, Tuggz, so this is why you were doing what you were doing, right?
Nah,
like,
nah, but Vinny,
I wouldn't give up, bro.
Let me wait, do you not have a repair kit, right?
Nope, I do not.
We'll go to that toilet. But here, let me bring it back, right? The main issue, right? The appreciation thing is more, and the gremlin thing you talked about is more of like an exacerbation. The main thing is that the end game, and I'm at the end game now, is that you're gonna have to grow 3 different Vegemato, right? One's gonna be done in 3 hours, one's gonna be done every 30 minutes, one's gonna be done every hour and a half. So you literally during a full grow cycle need to be in a basement for 3 hours straight.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that would be worth it. I'll be right back. That would be worth it if it felt like it was like, holy shit, you're doing this boulder shit, right? But when you got both things working against you, it's like, fuck that. Why would I waste my time?
Yeah, I get it. 100%.
So
I understand.
If it was like at the end, I only had to look at it every 3 hours, sure, but there really is no solution. And anyone that says there is is, you know how like sometimes like people come up with bullshit like, oh yeah, no, he like Tuggz doesn't know something, or like, you know, there's some magical unicorn. No, listen, I'm like, you know, I only 19, but you know, I'm pretty good with math, bro. There's nothing.
Yeah, you have an education, bro.
Yeah.
I get it. I feel you. I feel you on that 100%.
Yeah.
So hey, it is what it is, brother, you know?
Yeah.
All right, well, call me if you want to chill out. If you're not doing anything later, we'll link up, because I'm just doing this weed shit. I have to do a clone growth.
I'm ready to be a terrorist, bro.
Okay, yeah, because you know, in the weed game, everybody wants to take their credit that they want, but the main shit that has to be get done, like filling up the water and making sure doing clone grows. You know, people forget about doing these things and they just want the fucking, hey, look at me, look what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Can I be real with you about the weed shit?
Yeah, what's up?
So I think a lot of that conversation got confused, because I think what happens sometimes is people, you know, like we like to stir, right?
Yeah.
But normally the stirring is like in the moment type shit. It's not serious. You know, when that weed conversation came up, you know, it was never about what you were doing, right?
Well, I know, I get it, but then it just turned into that, so.
Yeah, and it never should have. It like, that's why I got sick of that shit is, the actual conversation started when, so I don't know what Zakid said. I don't even think Zakid necessary. Yeah, you ready for this? Just hear me out, right? Okay. I think this is good for everybody. I can only tell you from my perspective, but I spoke to Ellie, and Ellie was concerned, the TLDR, that she was making too much, and that it was more about how Pigeon and her were gonna operate. You with me?
I'm listening 100%.
And so somehow, and the idea was that like, what wasn't known at the time was that, you know, they're making all this cash, but it came across like Pigeon by himself bought that washing house. And it didn't factor in all the work that even all the way down to Rami, who might not sell weed, is protecting the sellers, right? But somehow in that meeting, it became about Vinny making all this money, which I don't know why that happened.
Well, that's the problem, because it always goes back to Vinny.
Why did Vinny? Where did Vinny come up? You know what I mean? Vinny and OG first and foremost.
All I do with the money is literally just put it right back to the gang. Like,
yeah, no,
I literally don't,
no,
yeah, like
100%. You were keeping track of it, and it wasn't even on Illy, wasn't even on Pigeon, but somehow, and I don't know why the meetings turn into this, is that it becomes like a selfish jerk off contest to like, like who's gonna look better in front of K, who's gonna look better in front of K, and so, and that to me is the most frustrating. Is because like if that's your objective to make it look good for K, then you're not actually for the gang to begin with. Your entire argument isn't for the gang. You just want to make it seem like you're jerking off. You know what I mean? Like we should be, when we're talking about these things, how are we helping everyone out? Not like, how do I make myself look good? And that's a frustrating thing. And so, and that's why it devolves into Vinny, because it becomes like, how much am I making on the street versus Vinny? And what pissed me off about it, bruh, is I can't even do weed. I can't.
Yeah, because of your fucking
I'm
model.
scuffed. Yeah. And the only reason I spoke up was because other people were afraid to say shit. You know what I mean? So I was trying to like mediate it. But the moment I mediate, it's like, oh, Tuggz is thinking about the money. It's like, bro. Or like Tuggz has got this amount of money in my bank account, and I know somehow. And it's like, I'm sorry, I'm doing grime in the morning when no one around, right?
Yeah.
Like, you want me to start giving people money for free? They can grind too. But when it comes to gang activities, shit's got to get chopped up in a way, like, you know what I mean? Like, when it comes to gang activity, that's separate than what you do separate.
And I'll be straight up front with, like, I'll be straight front with you. I thought, like, you and Zakid was straight coming at me like I was doing something wrong. I was like, man, fuck Tuggz.
Not even Zakid was. I think the problem was that I think when that meeting started,
K flipped it completely on me. That's exactly what happened at the end of the day.
I don't even think K did that intentionally. I think the problem comes back to people talk in each other's ears, and it's the people that are stirring, but not the good kind of stirring. You know what I mean? Not the fun kind, right? So if for example, and I promise you, because I talked to Zakid too, right? Because we spoke about this, me and him. Him and I have been on a pretty good page, to be honest. It was like even Zakid, and I think it wasn't that Zakid had a problem with how much money you're making. His argument was very similar to mine, which is, why is there a house for washing being made? And it seems like, how do I put this? The idea was that everyone should know K should be the one that makes the decisions where the money gets spent. And that it's kind of strange that a new washing op gets opened and it makes it look like one person bought it all, when the reality was it was you and Ellie and the rest of the gang that made that possible. Right?
Of course.
And that what happens a month from now, where's all that hundreds of thousands of dollars going? And why is K not the one making the decision? Like, does everyone know this? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what exactly you said, but now
it
look
got
at this.
convoluted into Vinny's pocketing money, which was never the point to begin with.
I'm probably the one that never takes any money. Like, look what I just did for Chris. Chris calls me. He's like, I was like, I need materials. He's like, Vinny, can you just pay me cash because I'm in debt?
Yeah.
Bro, the money I make from weed, I just cleared his debt plus gave him the money for the materials.
Yep.
Because I don't give a fuck about the money. But if people are doing stuff for the gang and helping out the gang, bro, I'll do anything. I'll bend over back for you. And like literally, and then this motherfucker has the balls, is like, oh, by the way, thank you for clearing my debt and giving me money to have in my account, but you're short 2K. I'm like, excuse fucking me,
bruh.
Bitch.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, some of these motherfuckers got like so much, they're fucking brain dead, just straight up. Like, let me just chop it up. Is like, bruh, I was getting come at sideways. Why am I doing grime? So remember what Kay said? He wants all of us to have our own specialty, right? Because at the end of the day, you don't know when things are going to pay off. Bro, I paid off Arya's debt. I paid off, I helped Chris. I've offered up Rami. I've offered up Peanut, right? So all these people, right? They're like, it's getting people out of debt because you make so much money from it.
Yeah,
but then
100%.
some people got the fucking audacity to be like, why do you have all this money grinded up in the morning?
Bitch, what is it, your business?
Yeah, what is it, your business? I'm sorry, I didn't realize grime was a gang operation. What, you want me to go and like rob people all day? You know, in the morning with like another crew? Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I just hit the fuck out of a cop.
Good, fuck them.
You got the audacity to, number one, pocket check me for money I'm making on the side while clearing people's debt. And you're like, is it on me that you just doing dumb robberies, making $1,000 every 2 hours? You know what I mean? Like, I want to do that fun shit too, but I rather when I go to jail, I can pay off the debt. You know what I mean? Like,
so,
you want me to go to sleep instead? Just so I got less money than you? The fuck?
There's
like, it's actually brain dead. Like, actual.
There's mentalities like me and you that look at the longevity of things, that look out for the gang. Then there's mentalities in the gang that they live for that moment and they don't care about anything else.
Well,
okay,
I mean,
that's just the simple reality of it, right?
Yeah.
And me, what I do,
Yo,
I do shit for the
months.
gang all the time. I don't care about personal money. Like, oh, I had 200 grand in the fucking bank. Could I easily went and go bought a fucking brand new fucking car? It's my money. I earned it. Yes, I could have. But you know what I did with it? I bought a Sprinter for the family when we do the fucking Maze Bank or whatever other job we have. I gave Kay $75,000 towards the warehouse, and I just gave fucking Chris another fucking 60-something thousand to clear his shit.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
I don't give a, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we on the same page on this shit, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I think the problem is some of these new cat that acting like they're OG type shit. You know what I mean? They think they know what's better.
And
the reality is they don't know. Like, the thing is, as soon as K around, they switch up.
Yeah,
and
so
we see that, so it seems like we complaining type shit, but the reality is we see the switch up. You know what I mean?
And the problem is in reality is that as stupid as this may sound, and people might take this the wrong way, when Kay turned around that day and said no more OG ordering shit.
Wait, when was that? That was like a month ago.
That was way longer ago. When Kay said that, right? I understand. Yeah, don't OG order people. That's understandable. But people forget how long we have invested into this game, and they're like, oh well, if Kay said
that
no more
OG
don't
ordering, Vinny.
It's like fuck Vinny. So when I turn around and I'll just be blunt about it. When I turned around and I told Peanut like the other day, I'm like, yo, Peanut, this is what we're gonna do. He's like, no, this is what I want to do.
Nah.
And I'm like, Peanut, I'm like, Peanut, but I'm telling you, this is what we're gonna do. And then right away, and then it was about being on the block. Then right away, what was his initial answer to me? His initial comeback was, oh, are you OG ordering me? I'll make sure to tell Kay about it. I'm like, nobody's OG ordering you. It's more about respect the fact of the matter that like I've been around for so fucking long, and I'm asking you to do something that everybody else is going along with it, whether it's right or wrong, however you may see it. I'm asking you to do something, just do it, and don't take it literal that it's an OG order and you're gonna go run to fucking K. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that gets under my fucking skin.
So you end up having to deal with, you spend more time having to defend yourself than actually like focusing on the crew type shit.
Exactly.
Because some dude like think he bigger than him. I mean, actually, you know what? On that point, right? Like you and I have known each other for a minute. It's not like
long fucking time.
So like, it's crazy to me when, like, there's gonna be certain shit I'm gonna say to you, but I know at the end of the day, you and I are gonna work it out like we are right now. Like, here's what's up. But when you and I doing that, I kind of feel like some people see that and they're like, yo, let me talk the same way to Vinny, but they're never gonna circle back and be like, yo, let's make sure that we get on the same page to make the crew go forward type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That crazy.
Yep. So like that's why like it gets to a point with me. I'm like, bro, fuck all this bullshit. Like I'm not even gonna try to like help out and like do what I have to do to like be there for the boys and like go that extra mile, because it's like it gets thrown in your face right away and it's like, oh, shut the fuck up. You shouldn't be talking to me this way. You shouldn't be telling me what to do because Kay said there's no more OG ordering. You know what I'm trying to say?
The problem is too, you dealing with motherfuckers that got 2 brain cells sometimes, or majority of the time. So they think they're walking away with a like they won the argument type shit, but they're just talking poo poo pee pee type shit. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
I mean, that's crazy. Actually, you know what? Let's keep going. This is good. This therapeutical as fuck. You know what? And you know what pisses me off? Motherfucker got 2,000. Like, listen, Rami, as far as I'm concerned, and Chris, actually, probably the only ones I respect when they're like, I'm broke, because they will go out they motherfucking way to put themselves on the line to get someone out, right?
Yeah, 100%, all the time.
But like, if anyone else broke as a joke, right, and they're crying about it and pocket watching you, they can go eat a fucking dick and drown themselves, as far as I'm concerned, in the city. Just to be, No,
in the city, you have to make sure you you got to make sure you emphasize in the city, because these people like they fucking have heart attacks. So
yeah, no, exactly. But you get what I'm saying, right? Because it's like
100%. Yeah.
Okay, so you not getting your money up. Like, you think I want to do grime? You think I want to do this and that? Oh, fuck no, dude. I do all kinds of crazy shit. But the reason I got to do it is so I got lockpicks. I got the radio that if I get in debt, you know what I mean? Because the reality is you never know when something's going to go down. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's crazy.
And then when a motherfucker, to keep going, then when a motherfucker, I'm just being like, very upfront about things. And when you have somebody like Zakid, when you tell him something and he like basically just like, shut the fuck up, Vinny, don't fucking say that to me. I don't give a fuck who you are. And then I turn around and throw a comment of, oh, this is why you flopped fucking 4 gangs. Oh, that's it. Vinny's taking it personal. Fuck you, Vinny. You're an asshole.
I will say this. Zakid, I feel like can get on the right page. He's the newest homie, right? So I think and I could be wrong, right? But I'm gonna defend Zakid a little bit and say I think he's reacting based on what he sees and he thinks it's normal, right? But I've gotten into arguments with him, but he at least will you could talk it out with him, and
yeah,
you know, which I respect. So I think he's someone that, you know, maybe that's what needs to happen. I think you're right about the OG order thing. I think maybe that,
like, bro, it's not even about, it's just, it's a respect thing. That's all it's just about a respect thing, because like even Rami, like Rami's a perfect example. Rami's biggest issue always has been just because Vinny, K, Taco, and Big D could talk to me the way they want to talk to me, the way we are with one another, doesn't mean every motherfucker else in the city that could do that, even the people that are with us, and think it's okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I'm on there.
Right,
I was
sorry,
blocking
guys.
for them.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
You know,
I just blocked the fuck out of this chase 3 times by accident.
Yeah, no, what I was saying, I was like, you know, like the perfect example is what Rami came to me one day with. Rami was actually really pissed one day. I'm like, yo, Ram, what's good? What's bothering you? He's like, honest to God, he was like, Vinny, he is like, I'm sick and tired of the bullshit that just because like you and Kay could talk to me in a certain way and treat me a certain way because like I'm chill with it because that's how we all were like brothers, doesn't mean like a motherfucker like Peanut or Zaki should be doing the same, because like I put that work and I put that time in. You know what I mean? And I do get where he's coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, wait, run that back. Sorry, run that back just one more time.
Okay, so Rami the other day, not too long ago, brought up something to me. It was like something was really bothering him. Like I said, what's good? Like, what's the matter? So he was telling me, he's like, I'm really just getting sick of the fact that like the way you and Kay talk to me, all these other motherfuckers in the gang think they can fucking talk to me the same way.
Yeah.
Because
right.
And I was like, no, I definitely feel. I was like, bro, I deal with the same fucking thing. He was like, yeah, not like we just put fucking 7.5 years of our life into this. Yeah. But let somebody just shit all over me because Kay just turned around one day and said the OG ordering shit's over. You know? And then like he goes, I'm treated like a fucking just another normal member of the gang. And I basically people have more than what I have in the gang.
Yeah. Yeah, no, him and I have spoke about the same thing before. I think it goes back to my point is that we're dealing with some like, you know, low IQ shit, right? So the nuance, what should be like simple nuance is not understood, right?
Yeah.
There's like, when you're doing it to fuck around with someone, you know, in the moment versus you actually like think that way. And it's very obvious what the difference is, right?
Yeah.
It's one thing to be like, fuck you, Vinny, but it's another thing to be like, actually fuck you. I ain't doing anything you say type shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm
gonna wait till OG wake up, the only OG wake up, and then do whatever they say. And it's obvious. And like, you know, I'm like, now that we talking about this, like I'm kind of, to be honest, like over that shit. And you know, at the end of the day, if someone want the help, they're gonna get the help. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what? This even go into chases, bro. You know what I mean? You know how many times I'm like doing something, and you know, like motherfuckers want to get saved like fucking Princess Peach in the castle, right? Now Kay gets an excuse. Rami get an excuse, right?
What about me?
The rest of them, I mean, I haven't really dealt with you, but like I think you get one too. But like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't had get an excuse, but like motherfuckers think they fucking motherfucking Princess Peach in the motherfucking castle, and it's like they could sit there all day like giving you nothing, and then it's like, yo, my car is busted, save me, I'm some unknown location, and you're sitting over here like, you know, you were like doing some other shit, and it's like, okay, well now I gotta get a lockpick, I got this, and then they want to send shade your way. It's like, bruh, I'm sorry, I'm not fucking robbing motherfuckers all day, so I'm sitting on a gun and I'm sitting inside of a stolen car. Like, it's just the brain doesn't process, and I have no problem saying they fucking brain dead, because you got to be brain dead not to realize the different circumstances.
Okay, can you just keep preaching, bro? Because this is what bro, honestly, this talk was so needed, because I think we're opening so many people's eyes right now, and it's like, yeah, this is something we definitely needed to talk about, to be honest. Because 100%.
Like, if I was, I mean, am I wrong about that? If I'm fucking robbing money runs and robbing people all day, I'm already on. I already got my loadout. But for the people that are doing other shit for the crew, it takes a minute to get a loadout. You can't just like magically, oh, you got your gun out, you got your stolen car, you got all this. You know what I mean? It's just like you actually have to be brain dead.
Let me cut you off. Let me cut you off. Damn, sounds like Vinny doesn't want Zakid in the gang and Peanut.
Yeah, let's get
you see what I'm dealing with, dude?
Yeah, let's get on some extreme shit. Yeah, the fuck? Nah.
This is the shit. This is the shit when you have talks like this, bro. It's actually mind-boggling.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm, you know, it's just, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, you got to understand that, I mean, what you're referring to right now, some of these motherfuckers probably, you know, drop out of middle school type shit or like living in their mom basement type shit. And if it ain't that, then, you know, they, you know, slamming their head against the desk long enough that they got permanent, like, you know, brain damage. So, I mean, 1 + 1 = 2, therefore 4 + 5 = 12 type shit. I mean, what you want me to say, bro? Like, some people, their mental ain't there. Like, I mean, if you can't understand nuance, that, I mean, that, I feel sorry for them type shit, bro. Motherfuckers can't even wipe their ass right.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. All right, dude.
I
well,
mean,
it was...
here's the deal, Vinny. Like, listen, I appreciate everything you do. And I'm glad we talked about this shit. And I think if every time you gotta, I think we just gotta, at the end of the day, you know, things are different. You know what I mean? I think Guatemala was different than what we dealing with, you know? And I think, you know, it's kind of, where are you on the ladder of dick riding is you just got to look past that.
Hey, fucking men, dude. Oh my God. Hey, fucking men, brother. Holy fuck. You are literally preaching what I'm always thinking about, dude.
And I ain't the kind of guy that gonna go up and be like, here's what I did for the crew today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what a lot of people mainly focus on. So.
Yep. All right, brother.
All right, brother. You be good. I will see you later.
Yeah, I do.
Later, baby.
Hey, Pete. All right. Next morning I should be good. So I hit it.